Hi guys, I hope you're well and I hope you're having a great Sunday. Today was good for me. I went to do my hair done again and I went to do my nails done. Now let me tell you why. In a lot of videos I'll say I just did my hair. It's because it's so much easier to do a YouTube video after you get your hair done. Sometimes there's no video because there is the hair is just not allowing a person to sit in front of a camera. Okay, so just putting it out there. All right, I'm going to share with you what I've been doing in January, what I've been up to, and then what I'll be up to in Feb. All right, so first of all, January for me was all about planning. There's a saying that I love that is attributed to Abraham Lincoln that says, if I had 6 hours to chop a tree, I would spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe, because if the axe is blunt, then the effort required to chop a tree is like much more than when the axe is sharp and you just go chop 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 and easily chop a tree. So that is an analogy for planning, obviously, that if we can sit down and we plan our lives, then less effort will be required to achieve the goals that we want to achieve, and we won't be aiming at a whole lot of different things all at once trying to achieve a specific thing. We can be a bit more focused about what we want to spend our time doing so that we can achieve our goals with more success. Okay, so I read this book, Your Best Year Ever by Michael Hyatt, which is a book about goal setting. So I'll do a little bit of a book review, not too much because I want you to go get the book. I want you to do your own research about goal setting. So this book is really about the fact that if you want to be, you can live your life at a failing level where you're not really being satisfied with any aspect of your life, or you can live your life being in an average zone where you are just okay with everything, life is all good, not too good, but it's okay, it's livable. Or you can live in a transformational level where you are achieving your goals to a very high level, where you are highly satisfied about, a lot of aspects of your life. The book talks about 9 dimensions of life. So your spiritual life, your intellectual life, emotional, vocational, avocational, social, financial, and parental and marital, if it applies to you. So the author of the book believes that successful people, or people that are living in a transformational zone basically, or a zone of transformation, are people that are not only focused on one area of their life, but they're really thinking of themselves as a holistic being, and they're working on being satisfied and being productive and being successful at a number of different dimensions of their life. So I love that about the book. I think it makes it very unique that there is a focus on how are you doing spiritually, how are you doing emotionally. Then the book talks about the fact that what makes us and what makes us able to reach our goals is what we believe inside. So the first thing that we need to do before we even start setting goals is to interrogate our core beliefs. So the beliefs that you have about yourself, about the world, and about other people can either limit you or can empower you to achieve the goals that you have to achieve. I've spoken about this before, about how I feel sometimes people have such limiting beliefs about themselves that they're not even willing to challenge. So someone can say, I don't think I'm a good public speaker. Simply because they tried it and then maybe they shook a bit, or they've never even tried it before. Now that is a limiting belief, because you will give yourself excuses for not achieving certain goals based on the fact that you have defined yourself and have identified yourself as a specific person. So the book encourages us to interrogate our beliefs and then to either reframe them. So some beliefs are true, but we can change the way we look at them in order to be successful, or we need to reject those beliefs because they are not true and they are not a true reflection of who we are and who we are created to be. Then the second thing is that you need to look back at your past. You cannot be successful if you're not able to reflect on the past and whether where you are is where you want to be right now, and how you ended up there, and learning from your mistakes, learning from any regrets that you have, and even learning from your successes, and trying to learn to understand yourself more so that you can use the same tools really that you use to become successful in the future. And then it's about setting the actual goals. So imagining a future for yourself, imagining where you want to be, but setting smarter goals. All right, you can look that up. I think we should all know what SMART goals are. And then what I found interesting though with the goals is that some goals are achievement goals. So they are like once-off goals. I want to do this by this date. So after that date, the deadline has, you've reached the deadline and you've achieved your goal, life goes on. Then you have your habit goals. Now your habit goals are usually the things you need to change or the things you need to work on a daily basis or every so often so that you achieve your achievement goals. What I also liked is step 4, where he talks about you need to find your why. You will not be successful in achieving your goals, or you won't have a high probability of success if you don't know why. Why is it that you want to achieve that? What is your strong motivation for achieving that? And you can have 1, 2, 3 or more motivations for why you want to achieve a certain thing. And then also how you can motivate yourself is to pursue these goals with other people, because as people we are not islands unto ourselves, so goals are better reached when we are with other people. And then the last step is about making it happen. So realizing that you won't wake up tomorrow and be a different person, that this journey requires a lot of steps, and that you have to be willing to motivate yourself in terms of how you're going to make that happen. And I love that he shares that the best time to start achieving your goals is now, today, not tomorrow, not next week. But if you start today, then your level of intention is still high. The longer you wait, the lower your level of intention goes. All right. There's something else that I wanted to share. I love how he says in order to motivate yourself, you must reward yourself. I'm not really good at that, and it's something that I'm going to practice this year. So once you achieve that goal, you must reward yourself. Sometimes the goal itself is an achievement. Like if you want to go on holiday, if you reach the goal, that is like the reward in itself. But think about the goals that you have and what or how you're going to motivate yourself. Now, the book that I'll be reading, my goal this year is to read at least 2 books a month. So starting in Feb, this is the book that I'm reading, The Bottom of the Pool. And it's about thinking beyond your boundaries to achieve extraordinary results. As you can tell, the theme, for my life really is I want to exceed my limitations. I want to be the best I can be in myself. And I want to exceed my own best. Whatever I think is best, I want to do better than that. And this book, so far, I've read like almost halfway today because I was doing my hair, has just been so amazing. Guys, thank you for listening. I don't want to make these videos too long, but I want you to share with me how you are planning for your life. How are you sharpening the axe so that you can be more successful in your goals? What are your hacks for goal setting? And how do you make sure that you achieve your goals in your life? Let's walk this journey together. Share this video with friends and people you love. And I would love to hear from you. And I'm looking forward to sharing more personal stories about how I'm achieving my goals and how maybe I'm not being successful at other goals. All right. Have a great week. Hopefully, I will do a video next week. Not hopefully, that is my goal. Okay, I'll try and achieve that goal. Love you guys. Bye.